Yo, 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 episode 3. We back once again.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, we got a couple topics we're going to talk about
A couple
today.
of funny things.
And we're actually going to try to stay on topic today because, we've been drifting off a little bit here and there. And, once we get going, we're going to have like a special guest up here and going to have people up here. And, we're going to have like good conversation going. Nice, clean, wholesome conversation.
You said fucking, so that wasn't really wholesome all the way. You just swore.
So what?
Basically, we've been like kind of like a little roller coaster, like this dysfunctional roller coaster at Six Flags that doesn't work. Everybody's hanging upside down. So we're basically going to stay to a clean slate with certain things.
Well, we're going to try.
Certain.
You can't see me because I got a hat on.
Just do a little bit.
Let me so you can see my face.
So what topic would you want to start with first?
Let's start with March Madness. Because it's definitely madness going on in March. And like fucking NCAA basketball is like at an all-time high right now because, oh man, there's been some great games. Me, myself, I'm a Kentucky fan and our best player is actually hurt. But it's funny because
my team's already out.
Who's your team?
Florida Gators.
Yeah.
SEC team.
Yeah. SEC all the way. It's funny though because they say he has a sprained foot, but he's in a hard cast. So if you have a sprained foot, why would you put him in a hard cast? It seems a lot more serious than what they're saying, but
that's why he's not playing your best player because of it.
It's his foot is sprained, but I think it's not. I think it's a little more. I think it's broken. Something's broke because he's in a hard cast.
Yeah, if it's in a hard cast, it pretty much could be a broken.
They're saying they're just taking precautions, but we need PJ. In PJ, we trust. This man was he's one of the greatest players this season. Like he's averaging like 20 and 10, just about.
What about Jay Morant? You saw him, right?
Oh, he's a beast.
Didn't you see him?
He's a beast.
Murray State. What did you think of that kid?
I think he's a beast.
I think he's fantastic.
He's definitely going to transition over to the NBA well.
I think he should wait one more year.
No, his stock is high right now. It's time to go. Gotta go. When your stock is high, you gotta go. But there's been I'm not really impressed with Duke. Zion Williamson, he's athletic as hell. He's something we've never seen before.
Who's their other good player?
RJ Barrett. But all he does is force shots. He's just force shots. Like he's bigger than everybody. He gets to the basket and forces up a shot. I don't really think he's that skilled. Cam Reddish, he's the shooter. He's a beast. I like him. I think he has the highest ceiling out of all of them. Zion, he's a freak. He's just a big freak.
I've never seen a player that good in pretty much a long time. That just, probably since like when LeBron came out, like that freakishly athletic. There's been a couple other players in the NBA that have been drafted after that, but it's just that magnitude and how much the pedestals put on Zion, on Jay Morant, on your star player PJ. Like
PJ's a beast.
All these kids coming out of college are going to have the pedestal so high for them coming out in the NBA. But a lot of these kids, they're also good role models for the game of the basketball, which is, a game I've loved since Michael Jordan was playing. So those three players are definitely going to change the NBA for what it is. Like Steph Curry, young guys that are just coming in now to follow the next wave of keeping the NBA as the great sport as it is.
I'm not a Steph Curry guy. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not a Steph Curry guy at all. The guy can shoot his ass off. You know what?
Of course.
And then they disrespect players like Reggie Miller and Mark Price. They disrespect them because they didn't take nearly as much shots as Steph takes. Steph Curry, some games go by, he takes 23 pointers. Like Reggie Miller was not consistently taking 23 pointers. Like he was coming off screens, working.
He was taking jump shots inside the paint too. He wasn't shooting.
I'm not saying Steph's not working for his, but like Reggie didn't have the green light like that. He had to wait to get the ball to shoot. So it's a little different. Steph has the green light. He just launches, does whatever he wants, and it works. And that's today's basketball.
Today's basketball is fast-paced. Jump, shoot, three, pass the ball around. Someone goes one-on-one, ISO, and dunks the ball or shoots a layup. Or they freaking isolate one defender. Have a power forward or a small forward convert into the basket. Basketball is so fast-paced now, and it's alley-oops. It's taking jump shots from fucking half court. But the game has definitely emerged into more of a shooting game and spreading the course of the court out more than what it used to be, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
In other notes, I definitely want to change the subject about Rob Gronkowski. How do all you poor Patriots fans feel that your injured fucking Caveman is now retired from the NFL. I'm sorry, but I just have to get that out there because I know a lot of Pats fans are going to go on a tangent thinking about how great he is. First off, Tony Gonzalez, Ozzie Newsome, and Antonio Gates are way better tight ends than fucking Rob Gronkowski. So Gronkowski, you're more like fifth or sixth, like greatest of all time. If you Patriots think that, you guys are obviously on some fucking kind of shit.
Like what? What kind of shit could they be on?
Probably on hallucinations, maybe, ecstasy, maybe some shit like that. Maybe just drank a little too much of freaking wine and they just slur their words thinking they're, Rob's the greatest. But, what facts do you have? Yeah, he's been clutch in certain moments. Yeah, he's been up on the Patriots receiving list for tight ends and touchdowns. But, yeah, he's a great blocker. But I also heard of a tight end back in the day that fucking fought off Lawrence Taylor on the Giants. That was pretty good. I forgot what his name was, but going up against a cat like that, I'd like to see Rob Gronkowski handle it. That dude probably couldn't fucking hold up against Lawrence Taylor.
I don't know. I mean,
nah, he would not.
The thing about Gronkowski is he just throws his body out there. Like, he doesn't care, and that's why he's always hurt. Because he'll take on. Sometimes you got to know when to go down. Like, you can't take on everybody.
That is true.
It's why he's always hurt. He doesn't care.
Like Ed Reed. Ed Reed was a fucking spear. You ever see Ed Reed? Mm-hmm. He hit Gronkowski quite a bit. Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis, they just wanted to fucking kill the guy.
Yeah.
So would I.
And he's it's not like he's gonna bitch out. That's one thing about Gronk. Gronk will take the hit, but it's not about the immediate reaction. It's about what happens when you go home and now your ankle's swollen. I mean, the adrenaline was pumping. You didn't know what was going on during the game, but now you're home and your ankle's swollen. This shit looks like a fucking balloon. I mean, Gronk he's not a bitch. That's one thing about Gronk.
He's tough. He's
definitely tough.
He's like Drago, but he loses to Rock.
Right. And being tough fucks him up because he's always hurt. But I get why he retired. Like, he's not having fun. He's a party guy. Like, he wants to be out there partying and shit. Like, I'm sure he could host parties.
He's gonna go to the WWE. Watch.
Yeah,
he's gonna be
he's a rock star.
Rob's gonna be the next like WWE like star, and he's gonna honestly profit probably more than he was in the NFL. Which is, I mean, wrestling's not real anymore. It's pretty much all fucking staged.
Never real.
Well, I mean, maybe back in the day when Hulk Hogan was wrestling, in his younger days, maybe when Ric Flair, wasn't.
No, it's still fake.
450, deadlifting and pretty much almost pulling his back out. You didn't see that
still
video?
Fake though, but still fake.
You still ever see that video? Ric
still
Flair?
Fake though.
He's like 60. He's trying to deadlift.
Still fake pounds. Though. Still fake.
It is still fake, but it's just funny.
So, switching up a Gronk because nobody really cares about the Patriots. Not even people in the
Damn.
Nobody gives a fuck about the Patriots. Let's be real.
It was just funny to touch base on. I'm a Dolphins fan. I wanted to touch base on it.
Why does all of New England have to suffer with this fucking team? Like, can they just be Massachusetts Patriots? Like, why do all New England have to pay for this shit? I don't want nothing to do with Patriots. Why do I? You see what I got on. I don't even want, you know what? I don't want to fucking talk football no more because you see what I have on and we got fucking screwed. Yo, we picked up Jared Cook, right?
Jared Cook.
Tight end. He played for the Raiders last year.
Oh, yes. He was a Raiders.
Anyway, switching up the topics. Gender roles. Do you think that there should be gender roles in household between men and women?
Yes.
Like what?
For example, I think the man should always take out the trash, do the dishes, sometimes do the laundry, but usually women do the laundry, but it's also like.
No, but I'm asking you, do you think there should be specific, like
certain things like, honey, you shouldn't operate the chainsaw or the drill. Like that should be for guys.
Well, what if she's better at it than he is?
Well, I mean, probably if that's the case, then probably his mom raised him. Maybe his dad wasn't around, but
that's not true.
Maybe he's a mama's boy. I mean, basically, I don't think.
So what you're saying is,
I've seen dudes like when certain like jobs for like a job that I work, and I've seen them literally not know how to use a drill or a fucking chainsaw, and we literally have to tell them to put it down because they think they know what they're doing with it. So. I think honey, might wear the pants in the relationship. And there's been wives that I've seen like literally own their husbands. And I'm just like, that sucks.
So if a woman is better than a man at mowing the lawn and using the chainsaw, that means that he's a bitch.
Pretty much he's not a man. Yeah.
Wow. So what if she's just like nice at shit like that? Like, what if she works on cars and stuff like that?
No,
what if she's awesome. Just better than him? Like, he knows how to do all this stuff, but she's just better than him.
He needs to be better at something. He needs to be good at something at least.
I mean, but what if he's not?
Yeah, but the gender roles can't be like, this, and like he's just like, hey.
Well, maybe he's a better cooker than she. Maybe she's better cooked than she is. Or maybe he does all the cooking.
So he's slowly going up here now.
Maybe his laundry
still up here.
Maybe his laundry smells fresher than when she does the laundry. Maybe he adds that extra fucking dryer sheet and she don't.
What fucking peach blossom?
Hey, I'm just saying it is what it is. But like,
what gender roles do you think other ones to touch base on? I think the guy should always pump gas for his wife. I always think seriously, you're sitting in the car, you're texting.
But you know what?
Usually does that.
It is the year 2000.
Or open the door. Like usually the guy opens the door. I feel like seriously, a chick's opening the door for you, man. Like, come on, bro. Like,
do you open the door for women?
Yes, all the time.
Every time you go out with a woman, you open the door for her.
Yeah.
So what if she tries to open the door on her own? You're like, wait, let me come over and do it.
No. I'll let her do it then, but usually it's always polite for me to do it.
But that doesn't happen. Everybody knows when you turn off the fucking car, everybody gets out. So how do you manage to run across the car?
No. All right, we're not doing 1950s. What the frick is this? This is what is this? A Bronx Tale? Like,
how do you manage?
Dinero?
How do you slide across the fucking hood of the car? Like, let me get that for you.
No, I might do a 1980s slide across the car. Make.
You're not doing that.
What? Come on.
So you're telling me every time you stop the car and get out, you go open her door?
No, I don't.
All right, then.
Open the door at a restaurant.
You see. Thank you for being honest. Because I was about to say, like, they don't even expect you to do that, so they're not gonna wait for you to come over. So that's how it is. But it's 2019. Women are really independent now. Women are just as good as men are with anything. It's not. So it's like, for me, gender roles don't even matter. If you're better at cooking, go ahead and cook. If you're better at laundry, do laundry. If you're better at mowing lawns, do the lawn. It is like, if it needs to be done and you're good, do it. I don't really see no gender roles. I mean, it is what it is, though.
Just on certain things. I mean,
like what?
I basically elaborated on certain things.
What you said?
Like, I mean, the guy's supposed to do something at least. I mean, because I've just seen guys in certain just the gender roles thing. It's just, I always like, kind of bothers me is the guy that's just fucking lazy. Basically, like the woman, she's doing everything, she's sacrificing everything, and you're sitting there fucking
playing video
having
games.
A fucking beer gut the size of Leave It the fucking Beaver, or not Leave It Beaver,
playing
Angry Beavers. Remember the Angry Beavers?
Playing video games all day,
exactly, and not
making
doing
her come pick your daughter up, like, and shit, like
working 20 hours a week. She's working 60 hours and fucking basically like freaking suffering. She can't even enjoy time.
You don't have the kids around and shit, but yet, you're not working as much as you could be. But she always has the kids and is working extra than you, doing more than you. Like, just weird.
That's
shit.
Where gender roles, I think, come into play that I don't like is how certain guys are just fucking lazy. Especially the guy that doesn't want to be around for his kids.
POS. POS. Yeah, like, you gotta man up. Like, something has to be done. If you're not around them, then you should be working. And if you're not working, then you should be with them. Or you should, like, you something constructive needs to be done. Like, that's just the way it is. So what do you like? Do you feel like kids have like gender roles? Like, what if a boy wants to play with like a Barbie doll and a girl wants to play with a remote control car?
All right, if a boy wants to play with a Barbie doll, maybe he wants to be in fashion someday. That should be okay.
Really? So
and if a girl wants to be, all right, football coach, like in football, which I agree on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers doing that. Like, there's females that are smarter than a lot of guys in football. It's out there, guys.
But let's rewind that a little bit. So you said it's okay for a boy to play with Barbie doll?
If there's a kid that wants to just freaking, I don't know, there's some kid, maybe he's accessorized. Maybe that's what he prefers.
Nah, B. I'm not hearing that.
There's kids that do that nowadays. I'm sorry, man.
Not under my watch. Wherever you go with somebody else, you do that shit. Like, if you a boy, you not playing with
some
no
kids.
Barbie dolls.
Some kids don't. Maybe he wants to be, that someday.
No, you're not playing with.
Sorry, I mean, I'm not trying to be fucked up in that situation, but it's true.
You're not.
I mean, like Bruce Jenner.
Who's that? Who's Bruce Jenner? You mean Caitlyn?
Caitlyn, yeah. Maybe he just wants to just do that. I mean, there's kids out there that are like
playing
that.
with no Barbie doll under my watch. Like, if you want to use your Barbie doll, you go whatever your cousin or your uncle or your grandfather or whoever the fuck you want to be with and play with that goddamn Barbie doll. and take the
Are you
fucking
getting
shirt
back
off.
to you're
it.
talking about children and roles?
Yeah, like, but we're still talking about that. Like I'm saying, like I am not. That shit ain't flying. Like you're not playing with no Barbie dolls around me. That's not happening. Give me the fucking Barbie. I'll throw
What about the kid in like Good Luck Chuck? Or no, Good Luck Chuck and Larry. And the kid Pippin. It's like, what kind of Pippin? Scottie Pippen? He's just
Pippen?
like, no, Pippin the dance because he thinks the kid. Okay.
So what do you like? Okay, so what if the woman makes more than the man? Like if she's the breadwinner, how do
I just think the man should support it and actually not be like a chew. It shouldn't be like complaining and bitching when he's out with his guy friends. Like, oh, well, my honey makes this and she, makes me do this, and I gotta walk the dog, and I gotta go pick up fucking,
But what does that mean to you? Like, if you make more than the other person you're with, what does that mean to you?
I really think it just should be equal. I mean, you guys are both supporting a house. Equal? You're supporting kids. You have.
Well, the money coming in is not equal.
But I just
does that
think
change?
The guy should be forgiven, because he's just, she's has a job that's just a little bit better, but he should support what she's doing and listen to her every conversation and not be like, well, hold on, honey, I gotta watch NASCAR. Oh, hold on, Vampire Diaries are on or some shit like that. Because 80% of the guys in the world are fucking like that nowadays. That they don't even freaking pay attention to what their wife has to say, or their fiance, or their girlfriend, and they're just like kind of like.
Or their boyfriend.
Or their boyfriend, yeah. And then she's like, oh, they're paying attention on this now. Like, what'd you say? Like, she's like, are you even fucking listening to me? Like, I had the worst day ever. And they're off on some other shit. Sometimes that's a huge thing, even with the bread, even if they're making money.
Real. Like nowadays, like everything is built on short attention span. Like
present, I have it.
Yeah, but it's not even just you. Like as time goes on, and the years grow, and we're getting deeper into the 2000s.
I think people should still read books though too.
Yeah, but like the attention span is getting shorter and shorter. Like everything is just given. Like it's so easy to. You remember when we have to use typewriters and shit?
Oh yeah.
Like even before typewriters, like things are just so simple and so easy nowadays. Like it doesn't keep your attention long. Like you don't have to really do things long. But that's neither here nor there. So, what do you feel about like being a stay-at-home dad? Would you ever be a stay-at-home dad?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Because I like being outdoors. I like being around people. I don't like being like probably in a cubicle like at a desk job, because that's just like a lot of strain on your back, and that's just annoying. Just sitting in this all day, be like, oh hi sir, can I help you with this? Like, yeah, on your car insurance. And you're just sitting in a fucking cubicle all fucking day. It's annoying. Like my job now, it's kind of cool because I actually can help someone like make their yard look really nice with like a certain kind of fence. But the fact is the risk of a black bear coming on the job site is amazing. A bobcat, because I'm out in the outdoors, the elements change all the time. It sucks on a hot day, but the fact is, people are really nice. They help us out with certain things like that. But, I believe going out there and having a job, like I couldn't be a stay-at-home dad. I just couldn't do it. I'm way too outdoors and active. And
you want me to stay home and chill? I am there. You want me to wash the dishes, do laundry, take care of the kids, feed the cat, feed the dog, all that shit. While you go home and you make $170,000 a year, I'm with it. Let's go. Game.
No, I gotta do something. Are you kidding?
But you can. Like, who say you can't?
No, but most of the guys in like that are married, they're just like kind of like they fucking succumb to that, and that's the only fucking thing they focus on, and they don't even focus on like living their life. They're their boys are like, yo, bro, let's go out, man. Let's go to the casino or something. Let's go catch a game. And he's like, nah. Wendy has me fucking taking the kids to fucking Chuck E. Cheese, and then we're gonna go take them to the mall, maybe go see a movie or something. And basically, you never see your boys. So,
but
certain guys that do that and they don't see their boys.
Yeah, but it's not even about that. Like, if you have a demanding family, like, then that's your life. Like your friends, they understand. If they're real friends, they understand what's going on, and they see you when they see you. Like everybody can't be there when a friend calls and it's like, "Yo, I need you here and here and here." It's like, "Yo, man, the kids got soccer practice today. I can't even do that." You're like, "What the fuck? You never do." But like
just going out like once in a blue moon. So.
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
With your friends like a couple times a month. But there's guys that I noticed that they just stay home. They just don't even like, and their friends are just like, "What the fuck?"
So like, would you rather a guy stay home than bring his wife or his girlfriend out with him?
I'd bring my girl out with me all the time.
You rather bring her out than just stay home?
We would just get a reliable babysitter.
No. If you're going around all your friends, you go around all your friends, you got 7 friends. You're going around all 7 of your friends, and none of them are like bringing their girlfriends and stuff. But the only way you can go out is by bringing your girl. Would you bring her?
I'd bring her if she would want to go. If she doesn't want to go, it's cool.
But there's no other women there.
If it's a guy's night out, then yeah, of course it's just a guy's night out. Then I have to say it in a nice way, in a polite way, and not be a total asshole and just fucking leave.
So you wouldn't go then because she doesn't want you to go.
I will still convince her to go out and chill with my guy friends. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm not that. Like, because a lot of guys are like, like you're not going out. Like, we're watching like freaking the OC right now. We're watching what is that Orange and Black, like that freaking show. Was that what it's called? Orange and Black.
I don't know.
Orange is the New Black.
Talking about that jail movie.
Yeah, whatever.
Something.
Fucking all
Black
females were
Orange
obsessed with it, and pretty much like you're not going out, honey. Like, yeah, you're fucking watching this show with me. You can't go out with your friends. You're watching the Vampire fucking Diaries.
So, in the house, like, who's responsible for what? Like, is somebody responsible for certain bills, or is somebody responsible to do grocery shopping, or would you do the grocery shopping, or like how's that?
I think it's just be one person, the husband takes care of it one week, the wife takes care of it another week. Like it should be just like split down the middle. Of course, of the year, certain ways, in reasonable ways, not like he takes care of it all the time and she takes care of it all the time. I think it should be split down the middle when it comes to bills. Because that what makes marriage work. That's what makes the house and providing for the kids to actually have a good life, have them getting into sports, have them getting into music, stuff like that. So I believe that should be always equal down the middle with bills in a marriage.
Okay.
It makes makes everything stronger.
What do you have in your handy dandy notebook over there, buddy?
My handy dandy notebook. What do you? Oh, okay, fine. Let me see. Okay.
No, that notebook is fun. Let me just tell you.
Shut up. Yeah.
Wait. Even before you say it, let's say about Brian's notebook. Now, the shit looks like it was sitting in a fucking basement, and the basement got flooded, and the book dried out. That's exactly.
It's not Louisiana, man. I'm fucking pool.
Watch it.
All right.
Watch it.
I'm talking about LSU, not them.
I don't give a fuck.
I hate LSU. I'm a Gators fan. Okay. Definitely one of the ones I want to touch.
You can't read his own handwriting.
Shut the fuck up as I can. Definitely want to touch base on friends that have time management issues. You're late for stuff.
I'm always listen. I have the worst time, and I try. Like, effort means a lot because I'm always fucking busy. Like, literally, I already work fucking 80 hours a fucking week. So, like, anything else is always like a push, a rush, a push, a rush, a push. So, I need some fucking credit because I deserve all the fucking credit more. Because if I'm giving you my time, that means that I'm showing effort and I'm trying. So that's all I know.
Well, I'm your friend, you're showing me time, so that's you have to. I mean, that's a requirement. But
I try.
Basically, I'm black.
I'm black. I'm always fucking late. Like, I can't help it. Like, I'm late to everything.
I've been late most of my life, but it was just because my mom always, was late for certain things. But then I kind of curbed that, and just basically I'm on time for everything. Work, everything. I mean, work, you're always on time. But like to, friends' events, like wherever we're going, I'm always on time. Because usually there's a domino effect. If one person's late, stuff happens. Because I have one friend that tells me this time, and it's just like, oh yeah, man, be here at 8. And then it's an hour and 30 minutes forward. And we're in the bar and we only have 1 or 2 drinks already in our system. And it's just like, dude, you said me 9:30. You told him 8 and him 8. What the fuck? Like, what? You can't be all over. Everything's got to be kind of like smooth running. Like everybody's got to be on this, the smart slate. Not like this shit, like up and down. People need to be on the same page with it. But there's a lot of friends that I just see. They're just like, and sometimes it's annoying. Like, when it's a big concert and you guys have like VIP tickets and like you need to be at a certain time, don't be that one asshole that's just always fucking late for that. Cause you guys all spent the money on those tickets to go, let's say meet like, I don't know, P. Diddy, to go meet, let's say Metallica or Ozzy Osbourne, or to meet West.
What else you got in that notebook?
That's all what I got in the notebook right there. Just these.
You got a lot written there. You can't read that shit.
You can read that. There you go.
You can't even see it.
No, they can't see that.
They can't see it even they could see it.
Shut up. All right.
Let me see that. What else you got in here? I gotta watch how I touch this. I got pee stains on the side.
No, that's coffee. I tend to spill coffee occasionally.
You know what? Let's talk about the N-word. When is it appropriate to use the N-word and when is it not? I want your take on that.
The only time it's appropriate to use an N-word is when you're a bunch of boys and you're actually like rapping. Is the only appropriate time, like, or in like a song that says it.
Well, you do know what the N-word is, right?
Yeah.
What's the N-word?
Mix. I'm not going to say it online.
But why not? You could.
No, it's disrespectful. And I'm a mix, so why the hell would I want to say that?
Well, there's the N-word and then there's nigga. Nigga is not an N-word. N-word.
The ER version of it, I think, is honestly offensive and it's fucking terrible.
Well, that's what the N-word is. That nigger is, that's the N-word. Nigga is not the N-word. It's just, it is what it is. But nigger is like.
I don't think that should be used. Anybody should be saying
it's very inappropriate. Very inappropriate.
Especially because of, those people, those white supremacists, those pieces of shit, all you motherfuckers could honestly die. Like, you guys are fucking pieces of crap. Like, seriously, like, you think you're going to actually, like, freaking do something big? Nobody's going to listen to your stupid asses. It's 2019. Everybody usually gets along. Like, you got to get over the fucking Hitler shit and all that crap because it's not going to work. You guys are over, like, pop. Like, you're pretty much you're undermined and you will get fucking your asses kicked. So you got to give up with that shit. Like, seriously, like, you people need to kind of get a grip on that stuff because this is 2019. It's not fucking 1940 or 1920. Get over it. I'm sorry. That bothers me. It really, the people like that.
It's very offensive, but at the same time, it doesn't have the effect that they think it has. Because that's not, if somebody calls me that, that's not going to take me out of character to start fighting and shit. Because I know I can fuck somebody up. But just by them calling me nigga, like, I'm like, yo, whatever. Like, I'll say something back.
Because you're the better person.
There's no need on me fighting for that. Because, like, yes, it's offensive. But, like, yo, you're not going to take me to that level. But definitely when people say nigger, that just shows you who they are. It just shows you everything. Now, if you were rapping,
I've even had friends that have been like that too. Like, it's just like one of my friends, like, he's my boy. He's I think he's from Somalia or he's Haitian, and he's just like, we can call him African John. And my buddy, of course, used the ER once a couple of times, and it's just like he was so drunk. My buddy James.
Why would he even say that, though?
He was so wasted he didn't realize what he did. But then,
he realized.
No. He swallowed his beer and then he was like, "Oh fuck!" And then of course everybody was pissed off at him. I wasn't around for it, but I mean, it's just like, dude, you gotta kind of not fucking.
Nah, fuck that. He knew what he was saying. So you're telling me because he was drunk, it's okay?
No, it's not okay. I just don't. I just don't get it. Why the fuck he would do that?
Because that's who he is. All that shit.
I would honestly fucking slap him in the fucking face if he said that around me.
You don't need for that. You don't need for that.
But it's
you can fuck him up already.
It's just stupid, and it's honestly shouldn't be even used. And honestly, it's, you think about every, a lot of what, blacks have suffered and what they went through in the past. It's fucked up. I've had people that have had certain things happen to them.
Like what?
Through my family.
Talk about it.
I mean, not through through
talk about
ancestry that I probably don't know of.
Talk about it. Like what?
Probably slavery. I probably had family members.
Well, what'd they go through with slavery? Talk about it. Let's go.
That's in the 18th. I can't remember how fast my family goes back.
It don't matter. Talk about what slavery was. You know what it was. Let's go.
Dude, I don't want to talk about slavery.
Come on, we already talk about. Does fucked up, then that's the problem. Like, why?
I don't want to.
Why can't we talk about what happened in the past? Everybody always wants to say, "Oh, 9/11, never forget, never forget." Well, let's talk about slavery because nobody ever wants to fucking talk about it. Oh, why don't you just forget that? That was your great grandparents. Like, this not now, and it is now.
I think it should be respected in a certain way. It should honestly. All those would happen to a lot of those people. It shouldn't It should always. They should be remembered because they honestly, they wanted to do a lot of good things, but other people saw it in a fucking different light, and it wasn't fucking right.
Who wanted to do good things?
Blacks, Puerto Ricans, everybody that had to go through that. Like back then, like people from Britain and shit like that, they were always fucking taking over every country and shit like that. They didn't give a fucking shit. There was always slaves in every country. It doesn't mean. I think it's other varieties of it too. If you think about it, because Britain and England did conquer and do stuff with Spain.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about here. Like, this is different. Like, this is some systemic shit. Like, this shit goes back. This shit had still fucking, it's ingrained in culture. Like, it had such a lasting effect that who know? I think that till whenever there will be lasting effects of slavery. Like it's still there's still people are still affected from it
anymore.
But it is like in real life it is because the things that they did during the time still reflect today's. Like, you know, generally black people are flashier. You know, they want jewelry, they get money, they want to get jewelry, they want to buy the newest car, like, you know. And J. Cole said something in one of his tracks, and
you just got to give me something on that, though.
What?
I'm half. Come on, what?
You're definitely not half.
Fuck you. Yes, I. Fuck you. My dad is.
If your dad is half, that doesn't mean
I'm a core. Whatever. I don't care. It's.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about?
You were just talking about slavery.
I know, but fucking train of thought.
How did I make you
shit? Fucking.
You can't give me dap on
half
that.
And half. Poor shit. Fucking book.
I'm an Oreo. Fuck you.
He's fucking all. There's you know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, but there's definitely like lasting effects of slavery. Just things that naturally, I mean.
Oh, for example,
we eat chitlins. We eat chitlins. You know what chitlins are?
What?
You don't know what chitlins are?
No.
So you're not fucking half black. If you don't know what chitlins are,
oh come on,
no fucking black in your system whatsoever.
How is that?
How do you not know what chitlins are?
Is it chicken?
No. Pig intestines. They're fucking gross. They smell like shit. I don't eat them, but my great grandmother used to eat them. My grandma used to eat them. Like, but the thing is with chitlins, that's all they used to give us. Like they used to give us the scraps and the leftovers and the shit that nobody wanted, like the pig intestines. Nobody's gonna eat pig intestines, so they used to give them to the slaves, and the slaves turned them into like a delicacy. So like just things like that still have a fucking effect. Us going to the store buying fucking chitlins. Nobody eats pig intestines, right? Because of course you don't know because you're not fucking. You know. Growl all you want. Then you fucking have fucking beer if you're growling. Have fucking wild dog.
But I always like the creative. Like they're talking about the creativity there. Like,
well, yeah, we're naturally resilient. We're resilient. You're not like. We'll just find another way to do things. Like some people call it ghetto, but it's not. It's finding your way. It's being able to make something out of nothing.
Multiple things. Like talented.
Oh, of course. You know, making like something out of nothing. That's what we do. You know, but like I said, it's just the N word is just despicable, man. It's just some harsh shit that should just never be said. And I don't care if somebody's rapping. So anytime Juicy comes on, you know Juicy.
Yeah.
You know that song?
Right?
Yes. Anytime Juicy comes on, and when Biggie's like, and if you don't know, now you know, nigga. But before he says like especially if I'm in like a white establishment, I'll be like,
I like Notorious B.I.G.
He's like, if you don't know, now you know. And I'm looking around, like trying to see who's saying nigga. Okay, he said nigga. He said nigga. He said nigga. He said nigga. They said crazy too. They be saying it crazier than I do. They be like, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And then they look at me and be like, I don't care. Sing your song. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm just looking.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember the movie Office? The kid was blasting Wu-Tang. The little dude that was called Michael Bolton with the glasses. Remember that? The guys like hated their job and they lived in
that burned down the office.
Well, no, that was the guy with his stapler. He stole my stapler, the red stapler.
Yeah, that's a movie.
But it was always funny because there was the one white guy that was just jamming out to Wu-Tang, and then he sees some black guy walking on the road. He just rolls up the window, and like the guy probably would be bumping that, like. I mean, dude, there's been times that I've driven in Hartford and I was blasting old Tupac and Biggie, and like some dude literally came up to me and he's just like, dude, that's what I'm fucking talking about because you're bumping that old freaking music. And he, hell yeah, like I respect that because that was when shit was the shit.
So let me ask you a question.
Like, let me ask you a question.
So you're in Avon blasting rap music, right?
I don't give a shit. I'll do it all day.
Do you think there's a difference if I'm in that car blasting music opposed to you being in that car blasting music?
Yeah, there is, and it's fucked up.
Right.
I don't think it's right. It's so like,
you think people will look at me differently for blasting rap music opposed to you blasting rap music in the car?
Usually it's people that are driving Mercedes and
I don't give a fuck what they're driving.
Snobby people with the noses like this and their little fucking poodles on their fucking laps.
They probably would have called cops on me. If I'm just sitting there blasting music, they probably called cops on me. There is this suspicious Nissan Maxima. I don't know what's going on with it, but I think there appears to be smoke coming out of it.
smoking weed, whatever. Like everybody does.
I don't smoke. Drug-free is the way to be. I don't smoke. None of that shit. But it's been a half an hour. We're cutting this shit down because we've been going for like an hour every week. Well, not last week.
Well, no, I think it should be 35, 40 minutes roughly is the max.
Brian changing up shit in the mix.
No, 35, 40 minutes. There's some episodes on TV that are 33, like 40.
His notebook needs to be filled with a fucking paragraph. And that shit has 4 lines up there that I can hardly read. That shit's like fucking scribbled. Like he wrote with one of them extra sketches on that shit. Remember Etch a Sketch?
Yeah. Thank you.
It is what it is.
Thank you. I got you.
But week 3 in the wraps. It's a wrap. Like, we'll check y'all next week. Maybe next week we'll do some questions and answers. You know, we don't have much followers and shit and people looking at our shit. But, you know, who knows? Anything's possible. Skinny jeans, not a go.
And also, I mean, I think it's just like a lot of the stuff we're going to touch base on. You people are going to like, it's going to be funny. We're going to talk about certain things that are just honestly just basically like making fun of a lot of things, but it's just like people just like need to just chillax with certain things.
Chill.
And we're not going to go like, you know,
that's the key to life.
It's just enjoy life.
Show less than you got. Speak less than you know. That's it.
That was actually well put.
No, it is. Because that's the key to life. You never tell what the fuck you got. You never say what you know. You just let it go.
And you enjoy it with your family and friends.
You just fucking just smooth through. There's no reason to go up and down and up and down, up and down. Just fucking level out. Level the fuck out. I'm going to get shirts made that says level the fuck out.
That's a good shirt.
No, pretty good shirt. LTFO. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna have it right across my chest. LTFO.
STT.
You know, my biceps are a little bigger than Brian's nowadays. He's slacking. He's actually getting smaller. It's all that cardio he's doing. So, but we'll be back next week, episode 4. You know, we'll take your comments if you want us to talk about anything or. You know, I don't
basically
know.
You can bring like a laugh to you. I mean,
because
it's always good about.
I know in week 1, Brian said that he wanted to fuck Channing Tatum. That was week 1. What did he do in week 2? Week 2, he said he could picture R. Kelly doing these things to these girls. And then week 3, he doesn't know what fucking chitlins are, and he says he's half black. Well, you don't know what fucking chitlins are, so so that's already X'd out, just like that is X'd out already because he don't know what chitlins are.
Brian sucks. Couldn't catch for shit.
Whatever, but it's X'd out because he don't know what chitlins are. So take that half away, take that quarter away. We'll give him like 13%. We'll sprinkle sprinkle a little bit on him because you know he has like prominent features. So we'll just sprinkle.
Is this he could jump out.
Brian could jump out of the gym. So that's how I know he has a little bit in him. He could fucking jump.
And recover faster too.
Same shit. But see you guys next week.